Hey y'all, my name is Kayla and welcome to my cozy chaotic corner of the internet. In today's video, this would typically be my December TBR, where we do something to build some sort of to be read list. However, let's be frank, November kind of sort of sucked for me personally. If you want to know more in-depth details on why it kind of sort of sucked, check out this mini vlog. It's pretty short, and we're gonna talk more about mini vlogs later in this video. So, November kind of sucked, and because November kind of sucked, and because I was so stressed, I really wasn't doing anything other than rotting. If I wasn't getting shit done, I was rotting. So, I didn't read really at all. I read a little bit at the beginning of November when like things were still upbeat, still having a grand old time. And I read last night for the first time in a couple weeks. So yeah, I didn't get to my November TBR at all. That's a lie. I know I marked off one of the books and I DNF'd a book. So I was doing some reading at the beginning of the month. I DNF'd Untethered Skies at 80% of the way through. Like, I was interested, but I wasn't interested. I don't know. I might return to it at some point. I read and finished my best friend's Exorcism. I hated it. Like, I liked it, but I also hated it, if that makes any sort of sense. Like, there were some elements where I'm like, okay. But then there were other elements where I'm like, I cannot stand this book. I just, honestly, I would probably give it 3 stars. It's just a middle of the road, all right book. Not my personal cup of tea, but I can see why other people might enjoy it. I just didn't. And I hated the way it ended. I think the ending is what was the nail in the coffin for like my thoughts and opinions about that book. At the end of October, I did start Fourth Wing, and I technically finished Fourth Wing in November, and I started Iron Flame. And I was about halfway through Iron Flame when life just went, so I stopped reading Iron Flame. But last night I picked up Iron Flame and I read a few chapters and I'm having a grand old time. To be frank with you, I thought I was gonna be one of these people who did not like Fourth Wing at all, but I'm just enjoying it. And I'm actually really enjoying Iron Flame, which I feel like that's more of a hot take than anything else. Like, people love Fourth Wing, or they don't love Fourth Wing, but I feel like it's a common agreement that a lot of people do not like Iron Flame, and I'm only 60% of the way through. So, you know, my thoughts and opinions and feelings might change, but I'm really enjoying Iron Flame, personally. I will probably do like a big spoilery video on Fourth Wing, Iron Flame once Onyx Storm comes out, so I can just do like the whole trilogy. Here's the Imperium, my thoughts and opinions. So, because I didn't really read this month, and lately I've just been in the mood to mood read. I think that's what I'm gonna do in December. Also, I technically have my 10 to the end list that I can pull from as well. There's one book for sure in that stack that I will be reading, and that is Sunbringer. And I'm motivated to read Sunbringer now because the cover for Faithbreaker has come out and it's Godkiller. And if you know, you know. If you don't, read Godkiller and then Sunbringer and then geek out with me when Faithbreaker comes out next year. But the whole reason I decided to sit down and chat with you guys today is to talk about the future of this channel, specifically in the year 2025. I feel like 2024 was a year of exploration and trying to do my own thing, but also not doing my own thing. I did want to talk about books, absolutely. But then I felt like I was just kind of like doing what everyone else was doing, like doing the monthly TBR list creation and doing the monthly wrap-ups. And while that's great and all, if you're only doing 4 videos a month, that's 2 videos right there eaten up by just creating a TBR and then talking about the books you read the last month. What my plans are, I will still be doing TBRs. I'm thinking bi-monthly. So like January will have a TBR, March will have a TBR, May will have a TBR, so on and so forth. And not like just May will have a TBR. It will be like May, June TBR list. And I think that will not only allow me to build out a TBR list, but then also allow me to mood raid, because my TBR list will still be probably the same amount of books that were on a monthly TBR. But now obviously you're spreading that TBR over the time of 2 months. So there's a little more room, a little more wiggle room, a little more breathing. Also, because I'm doing TBRs bi-monthly, I think we're gonna do wrap-ups bi-monthly. With that noted, I want to delve more into the world of vlog videos, but still like curated vlogs, not just like, here's my weekly, daily vlog. More like this, there's like a certain topic, and this is what we will be discussing in this certain topic, but there's gonna be like additional little frills here and there, if you will. Also, as much as I have really enjoyed making videos specifically about books, I found that when I tried to delve outside of the realm of books, specifically when I went to do Sideline Sundays, it did well. Like those videos did do well, but then it completely tanked the algorithm for what I built up with BookTube. And that's not like, I always wanted to be the creator that was like, I don't care about the algorithm, but it just kind of sucks to like see such great numbers like going up, going up, going up, and then they all just like tank because I tried something different. So in 2025, we're gonna be doing cozy videos, whatever that may mean. Actually, I know what that means. I have a triangle of content that I want to be putting out for you. We have books, we have hobbies, and then we have baking, cooking, activities. Hobbies, the thing is like all of these things are technically hobbies, right? Like reading is a hobby, baking and cooking is a hobby. And then like to have a corner called hobbies, we're still fleshing it out, okay? But like for me, when I think hobbies, I'm thinking like drawing, painting, doing pottery, taking a pottery class, taking a felting class. I don't know, like trying new things is what I mean when I say hobbies. Also gonna be talking about movies a little bit more. I've been talking about wanting to do a book to movie comparison videos a lot, and I think that's definitely gonna happen in 2025. Books will still be the forefront of this channel. I want to note that. So if you're here for the books, if you stuck around for the books, if you're brand new and you're like, I love books, and now you're not going to be talking about books, books will still be the forefront. I will, of course, always be talking about books because it's a hobby and a passion of mine that I had when I was younger. And then, you know, life happened. I'm actually really jealous of all these book creators on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram that have just continuously read books their entire life. But my 20s, I wasn't reading books at all, which is kind of sad because like literally my entire life up until like the end of high school, I was an avid book reader. And then my 20s life happened. I started my 20s working 3 part-time jobs, and then I joined the Marines, and then I got out of the Marines and I went to school. So I mean, I was reading books for school, but like, you know, I would read a book here and there, but to be honest with you, I was lucky if I was reading even 5 books in a year. And now I'm reading like at least 5 books a month, except for November, obviously. I'm so thankful to have this specific hobby back, but there are so many more hobbies that not only have I done in the past that I want to bring back and incorporate into my life, but there's so many new hobbies that I would love to try, and I would love for you guys to come on that journey with me. So with that noted, we're still gonna have curated videos for specific topics and subject matters, but if you've noticed, by the time actually this video goes up, there'll be 3 out. I have been making mini vlogs, and what these are just chatty little random videos where I talk about whatever. The thing I want you to note is that they will always be under 10 minutes. Just short, little, condensed nuggets of information. Maybe I went to like a cute little market and like it's not enough for a whole video, but I'm like, I still want to show you guys my cute little trip to this market. It was fun. That is what mini vlogs are. And those will not be on a schedule. Those will be uploaded whenever I feel like uploading them. You might get one once a week. You might get 5 in a week. I don't know. It's just gonna be whatever. Also, I plan on creating more content on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, the handle is Kayla Alon. So CAYLAELON. That is my Instagram handle. Go ahead, follow me, check me out. And that is where you can get more real-time, random updates. I post on my Instagram stories a lot, but not an unbearable amount. Some days I might get a little chatty and just chat your ear off, but I would like to think I don't post obnoxious amounts on IG stories. But hey, you can head on over there and let me know what you think. Do I post too much? Do I post not enough? What else? I feel like that's it. For the end of the year, so December, I'm gonna be mood reading. I do have some ideas for videos, but to be frank, I don't have anything nailed down quite yet. I was gonna do a 12-day series for the month of December. That kind of got thrown out the window because all of my filming and everything for that was supposed to happen in November, and November sucked. I've kind of like thrown around the idea of doing just like 12 days of mini vlogs. That may or may not happen, no guarantees. But yeah, this was a really chatty video about a whole lot of nothing, but a whole lot of something. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys stick around with me to the end of 2024 and we ring in the new year together. Again, I have a lot of big plans for the new year and I am very excited for it. There are hopefully some really big adventures happening in 2025. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video.
Goodbye, goodbye, my friend. Goodbye for now. Our day is done.
Bye. What was this? Bye.